Satnam and welcome. I'm Bottom Dave and this is Yogic Living. As you can see, we're not on the mountain today. So, our class is going to be today about prosperity and abundance. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started like we start every Kundalini yoga class. And we do that by tuning in with the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. So let's go ahead, rub our palms together, put them in the center of our chest. And we just do that to build up a little chi, a little prana, a little energy. Go ahead and close your eyes down and focus on your 1/3 eye. Take a big, deep inhale and begin with me. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Inhale, suspend the breath. Feel the connection to the golden chain of teachers, to God, the Guru, whatever your concept is. Exhale. Inhale once again, suspend the breath. Feel the connection. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath. And exhale. Go ahead and keep your palms at the center of your chest. Keep your eyes closed down. And we just got done tuning in with the Adi mantra. And what that does is it just brings us up to a higher frequency. To tune in with our higher self, to get that connection to God, the Guru, your higher self, the universe, whatever your concept is. There really is no religion tied to Kundalini yoga. It's said that it's what religions were built upon. So we're just going to go ahead and tune in a little further with the Mangala Charm mantra. And what this does is it just brings in a little bit more protection into our practice. And that is Adgananama, Jugadgananama, Sadgananama, Siddhi Gurudevanama. So go ahead and take a big deep inhale and chant along with me. Adgananama, Jugadgananama, Sadgananama, Siddhi Gurudevanama. Adgananama, Jugadgananama, Sadgananama, Siddhi Gurudevanama. Adgananama, Jugadgananama, Sadgananama, Siddhi Gurudevanama. Inhale, suspend the breath. Feel the protection wrapping around you like a warm blanket. Exhale. Inhale once again, suspend the breath. Feel the protection. Exhale. Inhale one last time. Exhale. And we just got done tuning in with the Mangala Charm mantra. And again, what that does is it just brings a little bit more protection into your practice. And so let's go ahead and come standing up. I'm going to do some warm-ups here. We're going to start by doing some frogs. So what frogs are is you come up on your toes, make sure your heels are touching. And you want to put your fingertips on the ground. And this is going to be your inhale position. Your exhale position, you're going to squat down. You want to make sure your chin is up because we are proud frogs. So inhale up, exhale down. Let's do 25 of these by your own count. Inhale up. Exhale. Come standing back up. And let's go ahead and come back down to a seated position. Let's go ahead and, if you can, ideally you want to grab your toes. But if you're not flexible enough to do that, grab your knees, grab your ankles, whatever you can reach, by keeping your spine as straight as possible. And just go ahead, and if you're not pregnant or on your moon cycle, go ahead and begin a breath of fire. Inhale. And exhale. So now that we're done stretching out our life nerve, let's go ahead, and that also works on your first chakra. Let's go ahead and work on our second chakra a little bit. So let's bring our heels together, our feet together, and grab your toes, and then just spread your legs up and down, kind of like, just pretend you're a butterfly, but don't fly away, just stay here. And begin a breath of fire, again, if you're not pregnant or on a moon cycle. Inhale. Go ahead and try to pull your knees to the ground. Exhale. Exhale. Hold the posture. And let's do it again. So inhale, suspend the breath. Try to pull the knees down to the ground. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath. Bring the knees to the ground. And exhale. Relax the posture. Let's go ahead and work on our shoulders a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring our shoulders up as we inhale. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up, exhale down. And continue. Inhale, stretch your shoulders up. Try to squeeze out all that tension. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale. Let's go ahead. Let's roll our neck. So just choose a direction. Roll your head in that direction. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale. Now let's go the opposite direction. Inhale center. And exhale. So we just got done doing our warm-ups, and this helps to energize our chakras and warm up our body. The first exercise we did was frogs, And what that does is it works on the first 3 chakras of your body, also helps you to know when you need to jump. The next exercise was called butterflies, and we did that to help open up our second chakra. Actually, the next exercise we did from the frogs was life nerve stretch. What that does helps to open up your first chakra, helps to stretch out your life nerve so you live a longer, healthier life. The third exercise we did was butterflies, helps your second chakra, helps to stretch out your hips. The next exercise we did was shoulder shrugs. That helps to release the tension out of your shoulders. The next exercise we did was neck rolls. And what that does is help to open up that throat chakra. Alright, so we're going to do this little kriya here. It's called a simple exercise set to save you years of meditation time. So, the first exercise what we're going to do is we're going to sit on our heels and put our palms on our thighs, and we're going to begin and we're going to flex our spine rhythmically back and forth while we do a breath of fire. So again, if you're pregnant or on your moon cycle, do not do breath of fire. If that's the case, just breathe long and deep. So what we're going to do, put our hands on our thighs. We're going to begin a breath of fire. So breath of fire is an equal inhale, equal exhale, just using our navel point. And ideally, it's a rapid breath, ideally 2 to 3 times a second. It goes something like this. So while we're doing that breath of fire, we're going to be doing a spinal flex. So we're going to be... So let's continue that. We'll move me here, and I'll put on a timer here to keep us in line. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. breath. Exhale, relax the posture. So, next thing we're going to do is bring our hands over our heads and palms facing together, and palms are on the ears, and we're going to do Sat Kriya. We're going to rhythmically pull on the navel while we chant. Okay, so we're going to have our hands up like this. We're going to do Sat Kriya like this. So when we do Sat Kriya, again, if you're pregnant on your moon cycle, you want to avoid doing Sat Kriya. Just breathe long and deep. We're going to, when we say Sat, we're going to pull in our navel. When we say Nam, so we're going to pull in our navel, and then we're going to bring the energy to the top of our head. And when we say Nam, we're going to release that energy into our aura. So, Sup, Nam, Sup, Nam. So we're going to continue that. Sup, Nam, 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 Sup, Nam. Inhale, suspend the breath. Exhale, hold the breath out. Apply Mahaband, squeeze the navel, sex organ, sphincter, pull the diaphragm in and up, neck block. Inhale. Exhale, apply Mahaband. Inhale. Exhale, hold the breath out, apply Mahaband. Inhale. And exhale, relax the posture. Okay. For the exercise of this set. We're going to sit in easy pose. Well, I'm going to sit in lotus pose, but easy pose, lotus pose. And then we're going to place the palms on our knees, and we're going to alternately lift our shoulders in a smooth, moderately placed rhythm with breath of fire. Again, if you're pregnant or on your moon cycle, do not do breath of fire. But what we're going to do is do something like this. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale. Inhale once again, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspend the breath, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale. Now let's see. The next thing we need to do is meditate deeply. So we're going to sit here and we're going to feel the energy flow up and down our spine. And to guide you in the path of truth. Meditate on your past, meditate on your present, who you are, meditate on your future, what you have to accomplish. You've been created by the Creator to express Himself. So meditate. So we're going to meditate deeply for about 6 minutes. So let's close down our eyes. Meditate on your past. Meditate on your present. Meditate on your future.
save you years of meditation. And I will read you the comments of this. It says, mind is given to you to use in self-expansion, but you do not channel it or capture it. It runs wild on old thought patterns and habits. You cannot have the mind when you need it. It is useless. The function of the mind is not just to spew random thoughts. It is to fashion etheric elements into forms of energy that manifest through earthly elements. A projected imagination that is guided is a fundamental power and a gift of mankind. In this simple series, you raise your Kundalini energy enough to purify and calm the mind. And then you direct mind in meditation to become aware of your identity and how you have guided it. You use your mind for self-observation, not just fantasy. Besides being excellent training for the mind, this kriya helps to improve poor digestion and it channelizes overabundant sexual energy. In a few minutes, the mind can come under channelization. This is one of the beauties of Kundalini Yoga. Instead of dealing with thoughts only with other thoughts, it uses exercises that automatically bring the mind into a more agreeable state. This saves you years of meditation time. The body is your finite identity. The mind is a bridge to your infinite identity, which is even beyond the soul. But the mind alone has a difficult time since it lacks the clarity of identity given by the body. When you manipulate the body identity by exercises, then a clear message of guidance is given to the mind. It is not the mind that runs the body, it is actually you. The mind is another part of you. Using these two to communicate with and to integrate your many parts is the science of kriya and a basis of Kundalini Yoga. So that's the story. So, like I said at the beginning of this class, we're building prosperity. So, by doing this, we focused on our future. We want to create and meditated on that. And so, we're going to round this off by doing a meditation for prosperity, using a version of the Guru Gayatri mantra that brings in the earth with the four parts. But before we do that, I wanted to read you something else. This is the secret to prosperity meditations. This is by Guru Charan Singh. And he says, a young lady with a bright smile came to an evening of meditation. At the end of class, when we usually discuss students' questions, she flashed her innocent blue eyes and launched a question that dropped silence over the whole small group. She asked, I've done eight 40-day sadhanas for prosperity. 7 of them were 31-minute meditations. The last was for 62 minutes. I enjoyed them all. I didn't miss a morning. Is there another meditation or kriya I can do to make all those others work? Everyone in the room either nodded or shook their head or moved closer to hear the answer. After teaching for 31 years, some of the students thought I must have a special secret unpublished kriya that would open the floodgates of prosperity that should come from all their efforts to develop that consciousness of royalty, grace, and success. The young lady nodded her brow and said with all sincerity, I know these meditations work. I can feel their impact from time to time, but I can't get them to stay in my cells. I feel the change, and then it slips away like a dream. How do I make this prosperity a real and lasting thing? All eyes turned my way. I had to say something wise, practical, and true. Fortunately, the voice of Yogi Bhajan came to me, as sharp and quick as lightning. His words gave me the answer. The problem is very simple. Prosperity meditations create a state of being that automatically synchronizes our psyche and our actions with the flow of prosperity, given us by our God-given infinite spirit. To get it in every cell, want nothing. Want nothing and be grateful for everything. Then, like a sudden blaze, you will light up in the night. You will become a beacon. You will attract your destiny. You can see it in each step you take. When I recalled these words, I understood a deep, visceral way that prosperity comes like music, easy and full of rhythms that move the cells and make your hands and feet dance to the melodies of your life. It is your psyche that the meditation adjusts, not the world. Your psyche is the vehicle for your soul to use your pranic body to manifest and express things. Imagine that your car is a vehicle. You have the best car in the world, finely tuned, with amazing extras beyond your expectations. You could still have a problem. You could fuel with leaded gasoline when it only works well with unleaded. At first it runs all right, and then its performance drops. It lurches down out of smooth driving. Finally, the entire engine is damaged, and you leave a trail of pollution behind you as you go. Your psyche has a need for good fuel to work. If you put in wants, desires, fears, blames, projections, and demands, your psyche gives you pollution. Your prosperity vehicle skips over opportunities. It runs best on the fuel of the heart, fearlessness, gratitude, innocence, commitment, contentment, openness, and bliss. Without cultivating this in meditations, even the best vehicle stops. Meditating with your head filled with conflicts of want, need, and desire are not effective. That is why every scripture says we must use the heart to see. It is the heart's wisdom that directs the intelligence of the head. We need a discipline and formula that develops the psyche and the heart together so we can embody prosperity in our actions, in ourselves, and in every relationship. So, something to think about. If you're doing all these prosperity kriyas, you're not thinking correctly, what do you think is going to happen? It's not going to work. Because you're juxtaposing things. Because you got that focus of that negative mind. The negative mind is only focusing on the negative things, not positive things. Not what you have. Not necessarily what you want. Be grateful for the things you have. Keep that attitude of gratitude. Keep things nice and neutral. And prosperity will come. Because you're aligning yourself to it. You're ready for it. You're grateful for it. You know it will come. Be fearless about it. Take those risks. So, without further ado, let's begin this prosperity meditation. So, like I mentioned before, it uses the Guru Gayatri mantra, which is Govinda Mukandi Udare Pare, Karyam Karyam Nirname Kami. But this version has 4 Hars in front of it. Now, my teacher told me what these Hars do. What these Hars do is they amplify what you say after you say it. So if you put 4 Hars in front of something, it's going to amplify it. And Har has to do with not only prosperity, but bringing things into this physical realm. It has to do with the earth. So it's like a physical sort of thing. A physical saying har is a physical manifestation of God. So it's har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Abare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Nirname, har, 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 Agame. So, there's three parts to this. So the first part, we're going to be sitting with our hands kind of like a V. So the bases of our hands together, and we're going to chant this. And then we're going to, so on the first part, we're going to, so we're going to be like, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Dare, har, 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 Abare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Iname, har, 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 Agame. So that's the first part. And we're going to be doing that for a third of the time that we do this meditation. On the second part, we're going to clap the hands once. So we're going to be like, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Abare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Iname, har, 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 Agame. So that's the second part. We're going to be doing that the second third. And for the last third, we're going to keep our hands in front of the shoulders and do very long, deep breathing. And we're going to focus on that mantra while it plays in the background. So, that's it. So, again, the first part, we're going to be doing this. The second part, we're going to be clapping our hands. And the third part, we're just going to go like that and meditate on the sun. All right. So, let's begin. We're going to begin with as soon as the mantra starts. As soon as I find it on my full thing.
Har Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Abare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Iname, har, 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 Agame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 govinde, har 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 mukande, har 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 udare, har 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 apare, har 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 haryam, har 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 karyam, har 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 viname, har 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 akame, har 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 Karyam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, har, 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 Udare, har, 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 Apare, har, 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 Haryam, har, 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 Karyam, har, 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 Name, har, 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 Rame, har, 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 Govinde, har, 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 Mukande, Udare, Apare, Karyam, Karyam, Viname, Akrame, Gurvinde, 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 Mukande, Udare,
hands suspended up. Exhale. Last chance. Inhale, suspended up. Exhale. And wind down on your backs. Get cozy. Get comfortable. And just relax. fingers, wiggle your toes. Become aware of your body. Rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists. Become aware of those energy fields around you. Rub your hands, rub the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet together. Become aware of those internal energies. Now cat stretch. First one side, and the other. Bring your knees into your chest. Wiggle side to side a little bit. Give those kidneys a little massage. Roll up and down, up and down. Finally, back into the seated position. All right. Well, that was today's class. And we begin every class by tuning in Adi Mantra. We begin every practice like that. Om Namo Guru Devi Namo. And we end each class typically by singing a long time sadhana song. This is not a requirement to end your own personal practice that way. You can just chant 3 long sadhanas. Or you can sing this too. Let's go ahead and put our palms at the center of our chest. Take a big deep inhale and sing along with me. May the long time sun shine upon you, all surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Oh, thank you, God and Guru, for bringing us together and bringing all this abundance and prosperity into our lives. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru